Okay. Hello, this is Andrew Powell, and this is another devlog video. I was supposed to post one last Sunday, but I decided to spend the time working on my presentation slash CocoTB introduction repo for our presentation that I had on Tuesday, which went pretty well, actually. I may or may not redo that presentation and then post a video on YouTube. I might actually do that so that other people can easily access the materials, but I do have everything up on the CocoTB, my other repo, but this video isn't about that. Well, so since I didn't really spend any time working on, this project, I actually just, worked on it I started working back on Slayer Knight today. And as you can see, I have a little blur effect going on, which I definitely did not have that before. I'm not sure if I had the flashing stuff in. I'm pretty sure I did have it in the last video. But I'm trying to get in more effects, so there's more like visual feedback going on. I realize little things like, doing the wall jump, maybe even dashing. I want to get in the dust effects. Having that that visual and like sound feedback really adds to the feel, like the feel and I guess the vibe of the gameplay. So I'm gonna be working on that next. There's like a whole system in place that I have for the visual effects, especially. Putting a lot of effort into making sure that the animations are rendered in the most optimal way as I can. That and then also making sure the physics is done as optimally as possible. Mainly because I wanted to run this on browser. Um, if I wasn't, trying to deploy this game on browser, I wouldn't care as much, honestly. It's kind of a headache trying to make things as optimal as possible. But, I want to have, like, as many sprites and animations and effects on the screen while also playing sound. And obviously I don't want the game to lag. So, but it's good to be back, since I don't have anything else major that I'm working on, at least in terms of projects. I should have another devlog video on Sunday. I should have all those effects that I just described in, and hopefully I have more. What I really want to work on is just little things like basically all like the player's main interactions like figured out. Especially in terms of feedback for the player. I definitely want that input buffer in. I'm planning to do something fairly sophisticated in terms of the input buffer, just because I want the game to really almost like like so like one of the challenges is that like I want to make sure the movement feels as good as possible, and like right now for me like it plays really nicely, but I've been playing this game for a while, and if there's one thing that I've learned is that new person playing the game, um, they can't struggle with like basic movements, right? So having a nice like input buffer system will make that easier. Like in other words, say that they hit the jump button a little bit too soon, and they're going to wall jump, right? Well, with the input buffer, then they could just hit it really soon, and then the game will remember that they pressed the jump button, and that should make it feel a whole lot better to play. But yeah, I don't really feel like talking too much more about this. Not that I really have much more to really say. Yeah, I so far the only thing I've added, which I did today, was like a little blur effect. Um, there's a whole system in place to make sure that's done as optimally as possible. But I might go into that in a later devlog video. Anyways, it's 12:51 a.m. I'm gonna stop this and post it and then go to bed. Adios.